Well, that's a very, very good evening to everyone. Good evening that you're watching RPL Night Edition 6 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Sheikh Alisa, the organizer, streaming partner, YR Creatives, Mr. Rizwan. I'm your host and the host commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. And today we have officials, Mr. Nasir and Mr. Lucky. The match has been started now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the play. Oh, that's a good shot and a late cut for single run has been taken. Sriyash, one of the finest Spidey person, as doing the keeping. The Kmcv versus Mightymaniacs. Mightymaniacs has won the toss today and elected to bat. Oh, that's a good delivery. Krishna and Mohib Durrani, the two new batsmen, as the opening batsman. Mohib Durrani has off the mark immediately after the first ball. Today the weather condition is all okay and very good enough for cricketing, especially for the cricket lovers. They are dying to play every match whenever it has been scheduled. That's a superb shot, a slapper shot, just up and over of the fielder. Catch might be the call. A little bit late variation, but that was a very, very good try. That's a very good Shigman's shot from the fielder. So off the mark immediately from Mr. Krishna. Now 3 balls, 3 runs. It's that's a good delivery. Pass by the keeper. No run has been taken. That's a fair delivery. It's 4 balls now, 3 runs on the board. After a long, long time, Kmcv is playing a match in a Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Today they have lost the toss, but they win the hearts because they have started the match on time, playing with 11. That's another good delivery on the rise, and a good keeping from behind the stumps, Mr. Sresh. On the bowler, Mr. Somraj. 5 balls, just 3 runs has been conceded. Left arm over the wicket. An absolute gem and one of the finest bowler. 367 matches for him. As a bat, he contributed 2613 and 388 wickets. Oh, that's a very close ball. A dot ball to finish the over. 1 over completed. Score 3 for none. Mightymaniacs. Well, that's the new bowler coming to attack right arm over the wicket. I think that's a wide. Yes, it is. Umpire signal straight away given that's wide. Well, that's a very good shot. Catches the call just in front of the fielder. It's a bounce and passed away. Well, another good running between the wicket. The single runs has been taken. At the moment, they are dealing in singles and doubles. Well, you're watching RPL Night Edition 6 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Sheikh Alisa, the organizer, and the streaming partner of YR Creatives, Mr. Rizwan. Oh, that's a good delivery. Wanted to play it pretty hard, but not connected well enough. Well, that's a decent start for both the teams. Mightymaniacs. And Kmcv. Well, that's another good delivery, but wide. It's an outswinger. A little bit movement in the pitch today. Well, I think the bowler is a little bit struggling, so he will come now. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a pretty good delivery. Outswinger once again. But this time, wide offside the off-stump, inside the line. Four fielders without any t-shirts. So we'll need to wait and watch for the upcoming. Well, that's a superb shot, and without any mistake, the catch has been taken. The first wicket has been fallen, and the Mightymaniacs, the batsman, has to depart. First wicket for Kmcv. Well, that's a pretty good thinking. Change of pace and variation, and the first wicket has been down. A good start for both the teams now, but this time a wicket has been fallen for Mightymaniacs. Struggles with the bat still continues for them. Well, that's a new right-handed batsman at the crease. Well, I think that's another good delivery. Well, that's a good start from the bowler. A pretty first over and taking lots of wickets. Admirations at the moment. Well, that's another good over. Well, this time played very hard. Very good fielding effort. And the short point. The first one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. That's a pretty good running between the wicket. An awesome good running between the wicket. Well, end of the over. 2 overs has been completed. It's Mighty Maniacs 10 for 1 after 2 overs. And the recent wicket that we have gone this over, 7 runs, previous over just 3 runs. 7 runs and a wicket, Mr. Krishna. And the wicket taker bowler Ajay Konda. This time again, that's a superb delivery. Appealing for LBW. But Mr. Lucky officials, the umpire is not convincing at all. That's a very, very good appeal from Mr. Somraj Dhanushri. Today the conditions are wet and very good enough to play for the cricket. That's an angle cut. Superb delivery. Ravindra, the new batsman, is off the mark. But the strike rate is 50. And for Mohib Durrani, is playing 3 in 3. A very early wicket has been gone. Mr. Krishna to depart after playing 7 deliveries in 2 balls. A superb catch. That's a good delivery once again. A good follow through and a good follow back from the Somraj, the bowler. Well, this time again, superb shot has been played straight to the fielder, looking for a single but not taking any kind of a wicket, any kind of a run. 11 for 1 Mighty Maniacs, 2.4. This time again in the air, just up and over the fielder. A shot long off. Well, 2 runs has been taken. A very good running between the wickets. Well, 3 overs has been completed. It's 13 for 1. Well, the last ball to come off the over. First ball single, then 3 back-to-back deliveries dot, and then 2 runs on the 5th delivery. Angle cut and a dot, but it's wide has been given. Well, that's wide. Kmcv के उन्होंने बात करते करते आपसे एक बॉल होना करते पेमेंट अभी कर देते हैं मेरे को एक नया बॉल चाहिए भाई ठीक है नहीं उसमें है दे सकते लेकिन कितना होता अमाउंट बोल दो मेरे पास 500 कैश है दे दो हाँ भैया 500 कैश दे रहे हो good at something, don't do it for free. अगर किसी चीज में अच्छी हो तो फोकट ना करो क्या हो कैमरे को इतना टाइम लगा क्या हुआ खाने को ले गए कौन जाते सोनू जाते सोनू Well, that's Mr. Ajay Konda is continuing once again his spell. Well, this time played a straight ball. Well, that's played straight to the fielder, but a single run has been taken. Well, 16 for 1, 3.4. Oh, that's a super shot. An uppercut, a late uppercut. But there is a fielder at deep in third. Well, just the first one has been taken very hard. Coming back for the second. That's a very good running between the wicket. Ajay Konda to Mr. Ravindra. Oh, that's a dot delivery. Well, that's an end of the fourth over. 4 overs has been completed. Mighty Maniacs 18 for 1 after 4 overs. Well, RK Gore is the new bowler coming to attack right time over, and the partnership, it's 10 and 16 deliveries. RK, well, that's on the pad. Played very fine. The deep square leg first one taken very hard. Come back for the second, looking for third. Well, that's an awesome good running between the wicket. Has placement in the gap. The ball was a little bit fuller on the pads. Just a flick through the square leg side area. And the 3-run has been taken comfortably. That's pretty good running between the wickets. That's a good delivery. Superb delivery. A good comeback from the bowler. The ball has been just went past over the stumps. A little bit shuffle from the batsman as well, and the change of variation and pace. There was a straighter and fuller. This time in the air. Well, that's a superb catch has been taken. And the batsman, Mr. Ravindra, has to depart. An outstanding catch has been taken. RK strikes. It's 21 for 2 after 4.3. Yeah. Well, that's a new batsman placement straight to the gully fielder, and a single run has been taken off the mark immediately. It's 22 for 2 now. After 4.5, the very first over of RK Gore has been strikes of the new batsman, Mr. Strawan, Mohib Durrani. Well, that's a mistake, might be. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. But finally, nothing, no damage has been done. A dot delivery to finish the over. 5 overs has been completed. 22 for 2. Well, that was a beautiful, beautiful delivery. The new batsman was on strike. Another good delivery. Well, that's a putting pressure on the new batsman. It's just three balls all of the crease, and that's pushing Mr. Strawan. Well, 22 for 2. Another good delivery. That's Ajay Konda for you guys. He's killing it with his performance. 1 wicket, 11 runs, 2.3. And now a little bit struggle for Mr. Strawan, but he can bat. He's one of the finest batsmen for Mightymaniacs. That's a soft and a gentle push. Just a single run has been taken. After 3 dot balls, he realized that going to no off strike will be a better. At least Mr. Mohib Durrani can have those 2 more balls of power play. Well, another dot delivery. Well, that was a misfield, and Mr. Ajay Konda will not be happy with that, but that's a boundary, a first boundary of the innings, and that's a first boundary within the power play. So, end of the power play. 6 overs has been completed. Mightymaniacs 27 for 2. And the first boundary for Mr. Mohib Durrani. Now that was started now. A previous last delivery was a boundary, and now this is the first ball boundary. Now I think the things has been started well enough and done enough. Well, this time Mr. Strawan has opened his bats, and now he's playing at 100 strike rate for him. 31 for 2. Oh, that's wide. Anything on the leg will be a wide. That's the new bowler continuing his second over, Mr. R.K. Gold. Yeah, that's one of the finest all-rounder of Kmcv. They can all around. Both the teams are spectacularly good enough. Well, that's a good delivery. A wicket, 2 wicket bowling, face to face. That was again a very good delivery pass by the captain. A second slip, but just a single run has been taken. A very, very good running between the wickets. Yeah, 33 for 2, still 3 more balls to come. First ball boundary, then dot, then single, still 3 balls to come. There was another good delivery. Oh, well, there was a dog. And I think several mischievous fielding. There was an inheritance from the dog. That's another late cut shot from Mr. Mohib Durrani. He's playing a very, very elegant shots at the moment. Last ball to come off the over. Well, Ajay Kunda trying a little bit things to be a different. Mr. Strawan. Oh, that's a late cut. An adjustment. But that's a boundary. A boundary to finish the over and boundary to start the over. 7 overs has been completed. 40 for 2. Mighty Maniacs. 13 runs from the previous over. Well, that's a placement in the gap and a single run has been taken. That's a superb and one of the finest and highest partnership in between these two. 20 balls and a very quick in 15 deliveries. Oh, that's a superb shot. That's a superb shot and a very, very good fielding. With the batsman thinking it was a ground hit. It was a ground hit. Umpire is not convincing at all. That was a little bit funny. Well, that's a little bit wider. Wide offside the off stump and inside the line. 41 for 2, 7.3. Well, that's an edge. A caught behind. Well, this time it's a soft dismissal. The partnership has been broken in 18 deliveries of 20. It's 7.4. 41 for 3. Mr. Stubborn has to depart. Oh, that's a good delivery. Rakesh Das, Salesforce, one of the finest player, all-rounder for Mighty Maniacs. This came to bat now. Very first ball and a soft, gentle push. Well, that's a dot delivery. A very good over comes to an end. Well, 8 over has been completed. It's 41, a loss of 3. 8 overs, Mighty Maniacs. Well, that's a late push and a cut and straight to the fielder. Well, that's a single one has been taken. Well, that's a very, very good over rate. The match has been started at 6:50. Man of the match. पानी दे दी अच्छा अलीशा भाई को कॉल खाना लाना क्या नहीं आप ला रहे क्या आते सकते well that's a very good thinking once again they are appealing for a wicket for caught behind but we need to wait well they have gone to upstairs to check with third umpire. It's a fielder score for the stumps and we have to wait for third umpire's decision. Well, that's a not out. Well, that's a dot delivery once again. Well, that's an over now. There was an appeal and has taken to upstairs to go for the stumps. But third umpire decision has been given. A benefit of doubt goes to batsman. That's another good delivery. We have to wait for umpire's decision. Rakesh Das Salesforce 41 matches, 377 runs for him and 128. Another good delivery. Well, two back-to-back dot deliveries for the over. So 9 overs has been completed. Mightymaniacs 44 for 3. Last over to come from this end. Well, that's the last delivery. The last over to come from this end. Well, that's a good delivery. Well, that's a very, very good delivery once again. Well, that's a superb shot and a superb delivery. That's in the gap. And that's 4 runs. Well, that's a batsman. A much pickup shot from Mohib Durrani. He's one of the finest player, an opening player and an opener, as playing an outstanding shot. Second boundary for Mohib Durrani. 20 runs faced, 18 deliveries, 111 the strike rate. Well, that's again appealing for LBW, but umpire is not convincing at all. We need to wait for umpire signal. Whether the bat is involved. Yes, it is. It is a bat and pad. So that's a single run has been taken once again. Oh, that's a good batting from Mr. Mohib Durrani. Well, that's an edge. Well, that's an edge and pass by the slip, and that's a boundary. 4 runs. There was a very, very late cut. There was little bit just adjustment from the fielder at slip. So that's a boundary. A spectacular partnership. Well, that's a Salesforce 11. Well, one of the finest, and the fielder changing out now has been already informed to square leg umpire Mr. Nasir and straight umpire Mr. Lucky for the match. Oh, well, that's a good delivery. A superb delivery. That's 9.5 overs. And 54 for 3. The partnership 13 in 13. Runner ball. Last ball to come off the over. Well, that's an edge once again. There is a fielder at deep. A very good fielding from Mr. Somraj. And a very good throw on a bounce to the creeper. So 1 run to finish the over. Mighty Maniacs 55 for 3 after 10 overs. A strategic timeout, innings break. Don't go anywhere else. We'll be right back after the short break. Well, that's the first delivery. First one taken very hard. That's a little bit misfield. Well, that's a single run has been taken. Now 56 for 3, Mighty Maniacs. The bowler, Mr. Siri. That's a wide delivery. Today, just 8 extras has been given, including this. 8 wides and 8 extras. Yeah, Mr. Official Umpire, Mr. Lucky, has been very supportive. And square leg umpire, Mr. Nasser. Mighty Maniacs versus Kmcv. Oh, that's a good delivery. Superb, superb bowling from Mr. Siri. A good comeback from the bowler. Well, from the past 2 days, there was a very, very heavy rainfall in Hyderabad, Telangana city, but now today, it's a very, very good enough. Well, that's a very, very fast single. A cheeky single has been taken. A good running between the wickets. Well, this time played on side for a single. At the moment, they are dealing in singles and doubles. That's a wide delivery. An extra number ninth with all wides. No leg byes, no byes. With wides, 9 wides. And the scoreboard is 60 now. This time in the air and straight to the fielder. A wicket number 4 has been fallen and series strikes once again. Well, that's a new bowler and strikes with the wicket now. 60 for 4 after 10.5. Mighty Maniacs. Well, that's a right ball. Another wide. Yeah, 60 is the score, 61 is the score, and out of that 10 is wides. And the new batsman, Mr. Sadasiva. That's a good delivery. A dot ball to finish the over. 11 overs completed. 61 for 4 Mighty Maniacs. Well, that's a good delivery. नासिर भाई तुम्हारे यहाँ से सैंडविच होना है. Well, the batsman was not ready, so the partnership now is a little bit getting movement. That's the news. Striker batsman is on strike. And the Mohib Durrani. Oh, that's a good delivery. Mohib Durrani is still playing. Is the only batsman who's the highest runs individual. 29 in 26 delivery with 3 boundaries, and Sadasiva at the non-striker end. And now they need to go for the partnership. Single double at the moment, at least 15 to 16 over. After having a great partnership, they can shift the gears and go for the big shots. Well, that's a good delivery. Placement very hard. First one taken. Not looking for a second. At the moment, they are dealing in singles and doubles, and the partnership just has been reached. 3 in 4 deliveries, and out of 3, all 3 has been contributed from Mr. Durrani, Mohib Durrani. Oh, that's a good delivery. Pretty good delivery. Pitching leg, appealing for LBW. Umpire Mr. Lucky official is not convinced at all. Another good delivery. Sadasiva, the new batsman, is on strike. Has played three deliveries, not off the mark yet. Looking for a single to get off the mark. अरे कैसा है धनंजय भैया वो एक चीज बताता हूँ वो पैसे भेजा वो उसका मैसेज नहीं आया बोला किधर Well, that was another wicket has been fallen. Mighty Maniacs is in trouble now. 14 overs has been completed. It's 83 and half the went of the pavilion, and this time the biggest wicket. Yeah, Mohit Durrani has to got out. He was playing superbly well with 131 strike rate. 46, just 4 runs short for the half century. And 83 for 5 after 14 overs. Mighty Maniacs. Well, that's a 14.1 now. Sandeep Pulsani is the new bowler. Now Anurag Reddy, the previous over, the captain leading from front, has been taken a wicket. Well, that's a 2 more balls. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a good delivery. Appealing for LBW. Well, I think that was a no ball. Yes, it is a no ball, and it was a free hit ball. And Mr. Sandeep Pulsani. Now that's a free hit now. Well, that's a little bit an edge, and Mr. Sadasiva has taken a single, no harm, and no damage has been done. 86 for 5 and 14.4, and half of the team has been out and at the dugout. Still 5 more wickets to come and still 5 more overs to come after this 2 more deliveries of the over left. Oh, that's a slap away shot. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. What a way to get off the mark from Mr. Akshit Gosala. First ball boundary for him and a much needed boundary for the team Mighty Maniacs. Now here they are shifting the gaze. First ball, 4 runs. Yeah, 15 overs has been completed. Now Mighty Maniacs, it's 91 for 5. Well, Mr. Anurag Reddy, the captain, once again continuing his spell. Is doing a right arm over the wicket. 91 for 5. Now that was a flighted delivery. That's in the air. I think there no one was there. It's a no man's land. First one taken very hard. Coming back for the second, a very good running between the wickets. Well, this time played offside straight to the fielder at deep, Mr. Somraj. Once again, a flighted delivery. That's a good delivery once again. A captain leading from front, trying to deliberately make a confusion to the batsman at the moment. Well, that's a shuffle and played an up and over shot, but there is a fielder at deep. Well, that's a single and has been taken. Now the partnership is moving a little bit. 11 balls and 12 runs partnership. 95 for 5. Still after this, 4 more overs to come. They need at least 120 plus flighted delivery. There was played very hard. Onside. That's a single run has been taken. Mr. Sadasiva looking for a second, but just a single run has been taken. 96 for 5, 15.5. I think there was a no ball. We need to wait for umpire's call whether it's dipping or it's a no ball. Yes, it is a no ball. Yes, the square leg umpire has given anything above the waist or either 1 inch above waist. That was clearly killing it. That's a no ball. Another flighted delivery. There was a straight drive shot, and that's a boundary. Yeah, 100 runs up in style. Well, 16 overs completed. Mightymaniacs, 102 for 5. Well, now there was pace very fine. First and taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Well, 2 runs has been taken. Very, very good running between the wicket, and the partnership now is moving. 21 in 15. हो गया ना, हो गया 28% है बस, यही रख दो जब तक उसको फास्ट हो जाता। और well, this time played straight to the point fielder, and the no run has been taken. That's a dot delivery. Oh, that's again a brilliant ball. An angle cut. (104 for 5), 16.3. Sandeep Pulsani is continuing. That's another good delivery, but we have to wait for impact call. That's a leg by or with a bat. Well, that's a bias. It's a pad of a keeper, Mr. Sriyash. It's a buy signal. We have one of the finest umpire, Mr. Official, Mr. Lucky. Now last two more balls to come. Well, this time another wicket has been fallen. 106 for 6 after 17 overs. Mighty Maniac is in deep trouble now. Well, that's a 4 runs boundary. An absolute Jeffer. And 110 is the target now. Oh, sorry. 110 is the total at the moment. Akshit Gosala with third boundary. 8 balls, 18 runs, 225 strike rate. This time again, Mr. APR the bowler. First one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. That's an overthrow, but has a backup. Well, that's played straight to the fielder at long on, but first run were taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Another good running between the wickets. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Current run rate is 6.45, and projected score suddenly moves to 120 to 130. Well, that's in the air. Well, that's a shot of the fielder. Just a single run has been taken. A very good throw from Mr. RK. There is an overthrow, but the backup was available. So 130 projected score. Tony, the new batsman, is on strike. Still last ball to come. APR 10 runs. Well, that's a wide ball. Wide plus one. Coming back for second. 3 wide already has been added. Well, that's still one more ball to come. Well, that's a 1-2-3 score now. 18.1. This is the 19th over. And Uday 97 is the new bowler coming to attack right him over. Oh, that's a superb shot. Is that a six? Yes, it is. The first six of the innings now. 1-2-9 the score, and the projected score 150. Well, that's a single run has been taken once again. तुम्हारे पास हाँ 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 ला लो ना चलो हो जाता तुम्हारा घर को गया तक हो जाता कुछ भी नहीं होता है एक रिट्रीविंग लेता उसके बाद रीबूट पूछता तो दबाए तो खुल के बंद के खुल जाता Well, that's another wicket has been fallen. Uday 97 has took a wicket. So the Bhanu, the new bowler, is coming to attack right arm over the wicket. 130 for 7, 18.4. Well, that's a sweeper. Played straight to the fielder. Just a single run has been taken. Well, that's the last ball to come off the over. 131. Lots of runs has been scored from Mightymaniacs. Projected score 139. Well, that's an edge and pass by the keeper and as well as the slip. First one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Now looking for third. Throw wasn't good enough, but 3 runs to finish the over. It's 134, 19 overs. Last over of the innings. Well, Mightymaniacs will give you the quick summary. The match is going on between the Mightymaniacs versus Kmcv. Mightymaniacs won the toss, selected to bat. Oh, that's an edge, an inside out shot, then full delivery. First one taken very hard. Akshit Gosala is playing a superb batting now. He's playing at 35. Well, the second highest run leader after the Mohib Durrani. Mohib was played 46 in 35 with 5 boundaries and 131 strike rate. He played almost 70 minutes. Now Akshit with 218 strike rate. Every ball is hitting at the moment. That is the right choice. That's a superb shot. Well, that's a 6. Well, that's tremendous shot and 6. Well, that was a 6, a mighty 6. Just landed on the rope. Well, that's a wide. Yes, it is. Lots of runs are going to be distributions from KMCV. Now it's 143 for 7. Once it was looking like 120, but now it's less than 150 or more than. Well, that's again a beautiful shot. And that's a 6. A flat 6. And the partnership is now going across. Well done for Akshat Goswala. Has completed 1000 career runs with that shot. Time for a standing ovation at the dugout. Akshat Goswala is 47 now, one of the finest and highest run scorer and getter in the match. 149 score. That's again in the air. Will it gonna be a distance? Yes, that's out of the ground, and that's a 6. Well, that's a 6. Everything giving in this arc. Mightymaniacs 155 for 7. The partnership 25 in just 6 deliveries. Well, that's a good comeback from the bowler. Well, now last ball to come of the over and a half century for the batsman Akshat Goswala in just 20 deliveries with 265 strike rate. Well, this time a very quick. Well, that's a run out. So 155 for 8 after 20 overs. 156 target. Strategic timeout, local time 8:21. Don't go anywhere else. We'll be right back after short break. Well, that's the first delivery, and Suresh off the mark immediately. And now today we have a night watchman, Mr. Somraj, the striker bowler, is coming to start the innings. There was appealing for LBW, but umpire is not out. Rakesh Das Salesforce, the one of the finest bowler from Mighty Maniacs. Mighty Maniacs won the toss, selected to bat, and they have provided the 156 target. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Well, that's played onside, and the first runs for Mr. Dhanashree. Mr. Somraj is off the mark now. Well, that's a good shot, but a pretty good fielding over there. And that's a single run has been taken. A good running between the wicket. Righty-lefty combination will always be a safety for the batting team. Well, that was an edge passed by the keeper. And that's a boundary. A first boundary of the innings. And this time it was from the bat of Somraj, Mr. Dhanashree. Well, now that's a good delivery. Playing with the straight bat. And last ball to come off the over. 8 for none. Kmcv. Yeah, 1 over has been completed. It's 8 without any loss. Kmcv. Well, that's a good delivery, and that's pretty wide ball. The new bowler, Mr. Mohib Durrani, he has been contributed with the bat. Now is contributing with the ball. Well, that's a good shot. There is a fielder. An easy catch has been taken. Mr. Sriyash has to depart. And what a ball from Mr. Mohib Durrani. He strikes once again on the very first delivery. The first ball, a first wicket, a 101, Kmcv, 9 for 1. Well, that's a new batsman, Mr. Sandeep Pulsani. But that's an angle cut and a very good delivery. A good start from Mr. Mohit Durrani. A good start and a decent start for both the teams. You are watching RPL Rajdhani Premier League 9 Edition 6 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium, one of the finest ground in Moinabad, Aziznagar. That's an edge. A caught behind. A second of the over. A Sandeep Pulsani on duck. A second for Mr. Mohib Durrani. First he contributed with the bat 45 and now with the ball. A very first over. 2 wickets. Kmcv 1.3, 9 for 2. Well, cricket is an unpredictable game. Anything can happen. So you never have to take anything lighter. If you will be a very, very serious on the field, might be the changes, might be the things will be different for KMCV. For the last 5 overs, they have given him more than 50 plus runs. And there was a power hitting in the last over as well. So due to with that affection, and the super batting from Mightymaniacs, 10 over 55, and after that, they have scored 10 runs per over. A super batting and well, good comeback from Mightymaniacs. The last 7 overs, they were preferably played well enough according to field. They have batted well for the last 5 overs of the innings, and now it's just the second over and a 2 wickets loss, 9 for 2. KMCV. Well, that's a new batsman, Mr. APR. 2 lefties is on strike now. Well, that's a good delivery, pretty good delivery. There was appealing for LBW, but umpire says there was hitting on the ground. The sound was with the ground. The bat was hit it on the ground. So there was a sound. There wasn't any kind of edge of a bat. No edge was required and no edge was there. So that was a pretty good umpiring from official Mr. Lucky. Well, this time an edge. There is a fielder, first one taken very hard, coming back for the second from APR. Yeah, he's off the mark, the new batsman. Well, Somraj Dhanusri is playing at 5 with 4 balls and with one specific boundary for him. 125, and now APR 2 on 2, the partnership 2 in 2, and the strike rate for the batsman is 100. At the crease, both are the lefties, 2 lefties on the crease. Oh, that's a superb catch, a 3 wicket. All three lefties and a 3 wicket for Mohib Durrani. And that was a superb catch at shot long on. So APR has to depart. It's 11 for 3 Kmcv after 2 overs. What an over. What a spectacular over. Mohib Durrani. 1 over 3 runs and a 3 wicket for him. Well, that's new batsman Mr. Siri is at the non-striker end. The bowler Mr. Rakesh Das is looking for a wicket now. Well, that's a good delivery. Played very late. Well, a single run has been taken. Good running between the wicket from Somraj. Well, now once again it's a righty-lefty combination. 3 early wickets. First Mr. Sresh, then Mr. Sandeep, and now APR. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a very, very good delivery. That's a new batsman, Mr. Siri, and Rakesh Das. You know exactly what he's doing. This time played straight to the fielder. A very, very good running between the wicket. That's a backup available. A good and a cheeky single run has been taken. It's risky, but has been taken. Good running between the wickets. Oh, that's a good delivery. There was a little bit quicker. Good bowling. At the moment, changing variation and pace. Well, that's a good shot. Up and over the 30-yard circle fielder. But there is a fielder way deep, so single run has been taken. So righty is on strike now. Still required 142 runs in 103 balls. A local time check is 8:55 p.m. Well, this time played a square leg shot. A deep, so 2 runs to finish the over. So 4 overs has been completed. Sorry for inconvenience. Pardon me. 3 overs completed. 16 for 3. Well, Mohib Durrani, left arm over. He is trying to get 2 more wickets. Anyhow, he will be the man of the match if he wants. Oh, that's a good delivery. Superb shot. Well, that's a vice, and it's a 4. Everyone has missed that. The batsman, the keeper. There was a nice change, variation, and pace. That was a pretty good delivery. It was added in the team, but not in the bowler's account. Mohib Durrani. Well, that's another in-swing delivery. Played a very early shot from Mr. Somraj. There was a 2 quickie deliveries from Mohib Durrani. What a spectacular player. First he contributed with the opening batsman. 45 plus runs to team. And now with the early 3 wickets in first over. An outstanding match, an outstanding player. Another good delivery. Change of variation and pace, not providing any kind of width. A good bowling from Mahesh Durrani. Mr. Mohib Durrani. Well, that's a little bit quicker and a bouncer as well. We hope the batsman will be okay. I think, yeah, a little bit. They are checking. I think everything will be fine. Let's pray to God. Everything will be okay and fine. Well, that's a good news and a great news that batsman is okay. And you don't want to provide any kind of a functional activity. Well, that's a good delivery. Another good delivery. Superb bowling at the moment. Another fantastic over comes to an end. Except the bice. It was all 6 dot delivery, 5 dot deliveries. First one taken very hard, coming back for the second. And I think that's a very good running between the wicket. Well, that's another good running between the wicket now. Well, there was be a very close call for the run out directed. Might be a danger. Well, that's a good performance. Overall, though, good performance. Although from Mightymaniacs at the moment they have came back. This is the fifth over of the power play. Well, another close run directed might be a danger. Another close run has been taken. Very good running between the wicket. A couple of good running between the wicket today. They have saved a lot of runs over there. Oh, that's a straight drive shot with a cross bat. But a very good fielding once again. Playing like a football and has been saved. 27 for 3. Last two more balls to come. They required 129 in 92 balls. There was a smash away shot. A superb shot from Mr. Somraj. It's a second boundary for him. He moves to 12 and 15 with 80 strike rate. Well, last ball to come off the power play. Well, they are searching for the ball. I hope we have got the ball. Well, that's a boundary. Second new ball has been taken, and that's a boundary. 4 more runs. What an absolute shot. 2 back-to-back boundaries now. For left-handed batsman Mr. Dhanusri now is showing his true colors. So he can bat. So whenever KMC required, they can utilize Mr. Somnath. Well, yeah, that's an over. Well, 35 for 3 after 5 overs. And now last over of the power play to come. This is the last over of final of the power play. Mr. Mohib Durrani is continuing his spell once again. Last final over of final power play. Left an edge, soft, gentle push. First one taken very hard. Now coming back for the second. Overthrow. A good running between the wicket. They are putting some pressure now on the field. That was easy stop single. If the fielder was attentive, it was easy. A dot delivery, but putting the pressure from the non-striker end, Mr. Dhanasri Somraj. That's a particularly good thinking. Well, that's a good running in between the wicket, and that's a very, very good delivery. Even though the batsman is surprised, there was a little bit high and edgy on the rise delivery, particular. Oh, that's a good delivery straight on the pads, and the very good defensive play by Siri. And after absolutely Jaffa. Now what changes in the field? Several changes in the field now. Oh, that's a good delivery once again. An outstanding bowling from Mr. Mohib. He batted with the right hand and now bowling with left arm. And outreach is in a suitable cricket fielding. Well, that's an edge. And that's a boundary. 4 more runs. Well, that was a superb batting. An edge and pass for 4. You're watching RPL season 9 edition 6 live from Pavilion Cricket Ground. Sheikh Ali Sa, the organizer, streaming partner. YR Creatives, Mr. Rizwan, and I'm your host and the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. Well, that's a good shot again. Probably a good shot from Somraj. Well, that's a boundary. That was the end of the power play. 6 overs has been completed successfully. It's 46 for 3, required 110 in 84. Somraj playing 24 in 19 with 5 boundaries for him. Well, that catches the call. That's a single run has been taken once again. The righty-lefty combination will never be easy to bowl on. That's a wide delivery has been given from umpire. Umpire Mr. Lucky is one of the finest player. One of the finest official, Mr. Lucky. There was in the air for a while a little bit. A single run has been taken. A very, very good running between the wicket. Well, that's again in the air, catches the call. It's a no man's land. Well, first one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Very good running between the wicket and 50 runs up for Kmcv and the partnership 40 and 27. They were 11 for 3. Now 40 runs partnership between Mr. Siri and Somraj. And contribution equally done, 15 and 25. The 40 runs partnership, 27 deliveries. Harsha, the bowler. Oh, that's a good delivery. A passive and a massive on the rise delivery. That's a wide. Umpire signal straight away has given a wide delivery.
You know what? In my life, I've apologized without being at fault. I lowered my head when I was right. I did for others what they would never do for me.
Well, this time again played straight to the fielder. A deep but single run has been taken. A very, very good running between the wickets. It's 53 for 3, 6.5 and the last ball to come of the over. Umpire signal wide. Straight away the wide has been given. Now look at the extras. Kmcv extras. How many they have given? 23 extras. 20 wides. 2 no balls and a 1 by. 155 for 8 after 20 overs. Mightymaniacs. 156 target has been given. And till now in 7th over 9 extras has been given. 5 wides, 4 wides from Mightymaniac. Well, that's a backward punch on side and a single run to finish the over. 7 overs has been completed for KMCV. It's 55 for 3. Current run rate 7.86 and the required is 7.77. 101 runs required in 78 balls. Well, Mr. Banu, the new bowler. There was pretty late cut, but straight to the fielder. Well, a single run has been taken. That's a very, very good thinking from both the batsmen. Righty-lefty combination. That's good enough for them at the moment. Well, you're watching RPL Night Edition 6 Rajdhani Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Sheikh Alisa, the organizer, streaming partner, YR Creatives, Mr. Rizwan. That's a wide delivery. I'm your host and the host commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. And we have officials, Mr. Nasir and Mr. Lucky. The match is going on between the KMCV versus Mightymaniacs. Mightymaniacs won the toss and elected to bat. They have played 20 overs, loss of 8 wicket and 155 given a score on board. And the target is 156 in reply, 7.157 for 3. Was an edge, an upper late cut shot. There is a fielder. That's a 4 runs. A very good fielding effort, but at the end, balls wins the race. 61 for 3, 7.2. Well, that's a wide delivery. Well, that's the first one has been taken successfully. That's a very good running between the wicket, but we need to wait for umpire's call whether it's a boundary. Yes, it is. It's a 4 run. Now, at the moment, they are dealing in a little bit boundaries. And Siri with Somraj Dhanusri. It's a 55 runs partnership in 33. First, they were 11 for 3 after 2 overs, but now the things has been differentiates for them. It's 90 runs and 75 balls, 66 for 3, 7.3. That's placement very hard in the gap, but the fielder is going to get the ball. Well, first one taken very hard and comfortably completed the second run.
बड़ा होके मैं उस डॉक्टर का ऑपरेशन करूंगा जिसने मेरी माँ का किया। डॉक्टर को बुलाओ, मुझे यूके शिफ्ट करो, यहाँ नहीं रहना मुझे। डॉक्टर किधर है? क्यों बेटा, क्या हुआ? मुझे वापस
Well,
जाना
that's
है।
another single run has been taken. Good running between the wickets. Well, that's straight to the fielder of a point and a dot delivery.
बेटा, आपका फ्यूचर प्लान क्या है? मैं फ्यूचर में सिर्फ 12 बेटे और 10 बेटियां पैदा करूंगा। फिर वो कमाएंगे और मैं खाऊंगा। बेटा, तुम्हें किस चीज से नफरत है? वो लोग जो मुझे उठाते हैं और फिर वापस रख देते हैं।
Well, 8 over has been completed. Kmcv 69 for 3. Both the batsmen playing it equally 27-27. 100 plus strike rate. Partnership 58 in 36. And Akshit Gosala is coming to attack right arm over the new bowler. Local time check 9:23. Required 87 in 72 balls. That was a pretty hard shot. First one taken very hard. There is a fielder at deep, so single run has been taken. A very, very good running between the wickets. There was again placement in the gap. Nice sound of a bat, but a single run has been taken. At the moment, they are rotating the strike in singles and doubles, and whenever the wrong ball or the ball coming into the slot, they are getting the boundary. Good thinking. 38 ball, 61 partnership. Akshit Gosala is coming to attack right him around for lefty. That's a good delivery. Straight bowling, wide offside the off stump. Played a very early shot. This time placement straight to the point fielder. So that's a dot delivery. Again, a very good bowling from Mr. Akshit Gosala. Well, that's a good delivery once again. Wide offside the off stump, just inside the line. Well, that's an edge. That's first one taken very hard. Comfortably connections and comfortably finished the second. Good running between the wickets. Well, 9 overs completed, 75 for 3 Kmcv. Required 81 runs in 66 balls. That's a new bowler, Mr. Tony, coming to attack right arm over. He's played 37 matches, 22 wickets, and the best figure is 12 for 2. Well, 9 over completed, 75 for 3. This will be the last over of the power play. Sorry, from this end. Last over from this end. That's a nice shot. But single run has been taken. At the moment, they are dealing in singles and doubles in a very good partnership. 66 and 44. 80 more runs to win in 65 balls. Another good delivery from Mr. Tony, wide offside the off stump. He now understood that Mr. Somraj has little bit playing very early or playing very late. The shot selection has to be a must. Good enough. You need to understand what you're trying to play. Well, that's a very close call. A direct hit might be a danger for Mr. Siri, but at the end, comfortably single run has been taken. A risky run, but a cheeky single run has been completed. That's luck. Brave favors the fortune. Luck favors the brave. And Braves favors the fortune. Oh, that's a good shot. A pillar full hit. A picture perfect shot. A superb pickup shot from Mr. Siri. Picture perfect shot for them. For the Kmcv in the dugout, they are happy at the moment because things has been differ. 11 for 3 now, 82 for 3. Partnership 71 in 47. 9.5. A last ball to come from this end. That's played onside. Just a single to finish the over. 10 overs has been completed. It's 83 for 3. Required 73 in 60 balls. Strategic time out. Drinks break. Well, 83 for 3. 10 overs completed. Now required 73 runs in 60 balls. Well, this time again a single run has been taken. Well, that's superb. Good running between the wickets. Well, now exactly these two batsmen has been set up and have taken the responsibility for the team. Well, the end has been changed. Nasir official is the new umpire. Well, that's a full delivery. Straight to the fielder of long on. Well, that's a direct hit. The batsman has reached his ground.
check run out, check run out. मैंने बच्चा check करो. Copy, copy.
हुआ चेक करे माँ ग्लिच तो नहीं हुआ ना ग्लिच ग्लिच अगर हुआ भी
स्टार्टिंग में हो जा रहा कभी कभी वो ये लैपटॉप में जब से वो करे ना थोड़ा स्टार्टिंग में
नहीं अगर अब ग्लिच हुआ भी तो स्ट्रेट कैमरे में भी देख सकता है अरे यार भेज देना था इन्हें खाली था मेरी याद में तेरी फिक्र सदा मेरी याद में तेरी फिक्र सदा
एट द सेम टाइम में दोनों यहाँ पे बॉल में बराबर टच टच हुआ बॉल टच हुआ तो नहीं दिख रहा टच हुआ तो नहीं दिख रहा बॉल विकेट के बाद से निकला तो सही
चलो नॉट आउट दे दो
नॉट आउट
Check, check, check.
नॉट आउट
well there was a retired hurt well that's a new batsman Mr. Anurag Reddy Ankit Gasala to Siri 1 run and after that he was a retired hurt and now Anurag Reddy the captain leading from front 69.55 balls required there was a superb shot what a way to get off the mark that's first ball at a boundary for Anurag Reddy now that was an outstanding shot. Now required just 65 more runs to win in 9 overs. 11 overs completed. Kmcv 91 for 3. Now Somraj is playing at 33. Somraj is playing at 33 in 30 deliveries. Now we'll go to the tournaments now. The table points we'll check. MD Imtiaz with the challengers, and he is at the top of the bats. 227. Bowler is Mr. Mansoor with 9 wickets. That's a superb shot. On the bats, a movement onside for a single run has been taken. And for the best fielder, we have L. Ramesh Naik from PP Developers. Dismissals, catches. Overall 7 with runouts and stumps and everything. And Mr. Mansoor with the way far from Mr. MD Imtiaz. A difference of 9 point changes points. Look at the points table now. Best of rest, Kmcv, Mightymaniacs, Technoarchus. No, that's a directed, might be a danger. But thank God no one has been done, and very good running between the wicket from Mr. Anurag Reddy, the captain, leading from front, righty-lefty combinations and approximate combinations over here. Well, that's in the air, catches a ball. Well, that's a 6. Well, that's 4 runs. Well, that's a 4 run. Just one has been inches in sight. Well, that's a 4 runs. Well, that's once again a very good, tremendous comeback from the bowler, Mr. Banu. Kmcv now 59 runs required and 50 deliveries. 97, a loss of 3 wickets. Well, that's a good shot, straight to the point fielder. With 97 for 3, 11.5, 59, 49, only 10 runs different. Current run rate is 8.20 and required is 7.22. Last ball to come of the over. There was a smashing away shot. Will it gonna be a 6? That's a boundary. 4 runs. 4 runs to finish the over. 12 overs completed. 100 runs up for Kmcv. Now required 55 more runs to win in 8 overs. Well, just a soft and a gentle push. Well, first one taken very hard, coming back for the second. Well, a very good running between the wicket now. Akshit Gosala is continuing his third over, 2.115 for none. It's a good start. But I think at the moment the bowler, Mr. This time again offside. Well, that's a single run has been taken. There is an hesitation. Two more runs has been taken. A very good quickie running between the wicket. At the moment, that's a very good thinking from Mr. Anurag Reddy, the captain, leading from front. Well, that's a pretty good bowling from Mighty Maniacs. Impressive bowling. Just 12 extras has been given. It's a straight drive shot. There is a fielder at deep long off. Well, that's a well spot on. So Mohib Durrani is the bowler with 3 overs, 1 maiden, 14 runs, and 3 wickets for him. Well, that's a superb shot, inside out shot. First one taken very hard. Well, not looking for the second. A very good running between the wicket, just 4 balls and 6 runs has been carried away. Ankit Gosala is bowling tremendously well enough. Economy 7.12. Kmcv required 49 runs and 44 balls. Well, that's a single to finish the over. But still one more ball to come now. Wanted to go for the big shot, but doesn't connect well enough from Mr. Anurag Reddy. Well, last ball to come of the over from Akshit Gosala. This time straight to the fielder. A dot ball to finish the over. 13 overs completed, 108 for 3, required 48 in 42. Well, that's a wide delivery. Umpire signal straight away has been given a white. Well, umpire's call, final call. That's a good delivery. That's in the gap as well. One of the finest cover drive shot from Mr. Anurag Reddy, the captain, leading from front. Well, that's a first boundary for Mr. Anurag. The local time check is 9:50. That's once again a white. Wanted to play the flip shot. Not connected well enough. That's a second boundary. Sorry for inconvenience. Mr. Anurag's second boundary. He plays the very first ball of the mark with the boundary, and now after the 14 balls it was a boundary. First ball and 14 balls. Look at the difference. A partnership 28 and 15. 114 for 3, required 42 and 41, almost run a ball. This time across the bat, not connected well enough, but although gets single run. Just 2 ball, 7 runs already has been conceded. Wide boundary, wide single. Required 41 in 40. 7 wickets in hand. Partnership 29 in 16. Well, righty-lefty combination will never be easy to bowl on, and spot on 450 total views and 2 live viewers. This time a quickie single. Anurag Reddy is a very desperate batsman to get on strike as much as possible for him. He is playing with 200 strike rate. And look at the Somraj. He's slowly moving to his half century. 43 in 37 deliveries with the add-on 7 boundaries for him. That's a straight drive across the bat, straight to long on. Another single run has been considered. 117 for 3, while 13.4 required 39 runs in 38 balls. Well, look at the match has been started at 7-5. There was a late cut shot, uppercut, and in the gap as well, and that's a boundary. 4 runs. That's an easy picking now for the lefty, and he moved to 48 in 39 balls with 8 boundaries. Well, still one more ball to come, and a required is 35 runs in 37 balls. Now, last ball to come off the over. This time again in the gap. Well, that's a boundary. 4 more runs and a half century for the lefty. Well, there was a century, and everyone was happy from dugout and cheering. A much needed half century under pressure. When he came to bat, he opens, and now still he's playing a superb great against the 52 with the help of 9 boundaries. Well, now that's an over. मंगा लो ना सोनू को बोल के. Well, now 14 overs, 125 now required 31 in 36 balls. Mr. Rakesh Das Silsfos, the bowler, is continuing. And the partnership 39 and 20. Now that was a superb delivery. Wide offside the Ostam. Width has been provided, and that's a boundary. 4 more runs. 129 for 3. 27 runs and 35 balls. Well, that's another good shot. That's a back-to-back boundaries. And that's a six now. Four and then six. Well, that's a no ball. Well, that's a no ball. Umpire says no ball. Well, that's in the air. A catch is the call. Well, that's a not out. A single run has been taken. A very good running between the wickets. Well, that's in the air. Catches the call, but has been dropped. Well, that's a superb shot. Will it gonna be a maximum? Yes, it is. It's a six. Well, that's a superb, outstanding batting from Mr. Anurag Reddy. Well, now that's a massive shot, sir. Massive presentation. Required 15 in 31. Well, last ball to come of the over. Oh, that's a straight drive shot. There is a fielder at deep mid off. Long off, and a single run has been taken to finish the over. 15 overs, 142. Required 14 run in 5 over. यानी कि 14 runs required in 5 overs. अरे उन्हें बेस्ट परफॉर्मर ला रहा है जी जल्दी जल्दी मैच हो क्या 15 रन है वो भी लाना है ऐसा बोल के ढकल के काम करा लेना है अपने क्या बोलते हो Well, that's again catches the call, but there is a fielder at deep. First one taken very hard, coming back for the second. He wants to finish things off very early. Mr. Anurag Reddy, the captain, leading from front. There was a superb start from Mightymaniacs, but the things are very uncontrollable with the partnership of fourth wicket. Well, that's a wide ball. Straight umpire, Mr. Nasser official, is also known as. That's again a beautiful, superior shot in the ground, and that's a boundary in the gap as well. Yeah, just required 8 runs now. 8 runs required. Well, now 15.2, 149 for 3, required 7 in 28 balls. Well, Anurag Reddy is playing 40 with 2 sixes and 4 boundaries for him. Well, that's a no ball. That's a no ball. Umpire's call, no ball. Well, this time again placed onside. There is a misfield. First one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. A very good running between the wickets. Well, this time played onside. There is a fielder at deep. First run taken very hard. Coming back for the second. A very good running between the wickets. 152 for 3 now. 150 runs up. Anurag Reddy playing at 42. Now required 4 more runs to win. Oh, that's a good shot. In the air. Is gonna 6. Yes, it is. And Kmcv won in style with 7 wickets. Thank you guys for watching RPL. Have a great day. Have a night life.